What up, everybody? Can y'all hear me? I'm a little late. I can't hear anything. Can you hear me? Okay, cool, latte. I had to change my headphones. My other ones went out on me, but I can't hear myself in these headphones I'm using right now. So it's kind of weird. But I saw y'all earlier asking about the MLB, and they were gonna wait till tomorrow to announce it, but I guess I'll announce it to y'all. They have a new partnership, Playback with MLB. So every game is available now, regular season and playoffs. Uh, so yeah, we can now show MLB. And I know Gunner out. I told you, Latte, I'm not worried about the Orioles until they win a playoffs game. So nah, Gina Chemist opening day. Season about to start. I don't know. I think it's a couple people. Latte, you can watch the games, whatever. I'm gonna be watching the O's play on there whenever I have free time. I told y'all it's content. So as long as one person watching, it's okay. What up, Daniel Berry? I see you over there on YouTube. Yeah, majority of them are Latte. But if they not trying to watch it though, and you don't have people asking for the Texas games, then watch it again. What? Pause, man. Ariel, I think we have soccer as well, as I was saying before. Ariel, you can help me get back into soccer. I just say we can all help each other. Oh man, I know. What's his name? I know. Jeff gonna love that they show MLB now because Jeff literally covers the Dodgers as well. So I know he gonna about to love that. I told you one, Ariel. Let me know what games are popping that can be watched. Be like a good game or whatever. And if it's on, I'll definitely play it. He ain't travel. He brick, but he ain't travel. I guess. What you doing, Kitty?
No, come in, but I told her she can't come on this bed. I just switched the sheets. I can't have you on the bed. Like, I'm not playing. You can't get on this bed. I don't. I fucks with you, but not right now. Not in that way right now. Just so I take my second to last bath on the top of my body.
Whoa, we almost scored. Right. Shout out to LeBron for just eviscerating ESPN media today on ESPN. Shout out to Braun for doing that. Man, Stephen A. Smith wasn't going. You saw that video, Jenny. He tripping. I told you. He don't care about publicity now. Talking about he gonna fight. He would have put hands on him if he'd have did anything to him. And all. No, you weren't the way you. No, you were not. No, you were not. But Braun was on Ray Braun was on Pat McAfee's show, and he was talking about Stephen A. Smith. He was talking about the league. He talked about Michael Jordan. He also talked about what's his name? I knew Black was somebody. It was gonna be one LeBron hated that was gonna say something about Braun being bad, but he came. He also went off on Windhorse and all that too. Like everybody think Windhorse is guy and all. I thought he was too. He said this guy been following me forever and all that stuff. He don't know me at all. It's kind of weird. I'm like, geez, damn, Wendy. Geez, he took away everything you thought you had. Yeah, but that's Braun and his BS, Black. That whole I got him. He on pause tonight. Don't worry, Braun is on pause tonight. I got him. I'm gonna call him out on that yarn and stuff. Don't worry. That's him trying to make himself. Yeah, he changed the whole. Braun loves to control the narrative. He does that, so he's trying to diminish the older guys to make himself look better. But that's what players do, man. Especially in this day and age. I'm gonna call him out on that though. Nah, I thought they were close, Gina Kim. I thought he was actually like giving him stories to like put out there and all that stuff. I thought he was his guy, and he was like, "Nah." He was like, "Nah, these guys are just weird." He was saying ESPN in general. So I'm saying Black. That's what I'm taking from it. Like you take it from him being the goat. I don't care about that. Braun already talked about himself being the goat. Like that's what he does. I listened to it for the ESPN part. Him talking about ESPN. I don't even care about the goat part. We already heard all that before. He went to their station though and took an interview from Pat McAfee, the guy that Stephen A. Smith worries about, and went on his show and destroyed ESPN on ESPN. He went at everybody on ESPN on ESPN. That's a boss move. And wasn't nobody going to stop him because he LeBron James and they all wanted that. why y'all so worried about the GOAT narrative though? Leave that alone. Like that's what I'm saying. That's screw all that. No, who cares about that GOAT stuff? Braun, Jordan, the ESPN stuff, Black. That's what I'm saying. Did you hear that part? Screw that GOAT stuff. We already know that. That's why I say you're trying to find reasons not to like him. Did you hear the awesome stuff he said? Screw the bet. You hear the awesome stuff he said. Did you hear about MJ and all the GOAT that he said they'll talk once they all said and done because he's still playing? What I was saying and all before, how players interact when they still playing and all that. My man said Brian Windhorst, he weird and you just keep getting bigger. I said, dang, this dude, wow. That's what I'm saying. Black, I don't know why you listen to that part. That ain't the part I want to hear. I don't need to hear James LeBron talk about anything about himself. He's going to glaze himself. You feel me? Yeah, Freezy. We watched sports now. We watched basketball. We watched the Mavericks yesterday. When they was allowing when the Knicks was allowing Najee and them to cook them. We watched it. Yeah. I think Kyrie and KD and Kyrie Latte. Kyrie get part of that too. That's not to say I think Steve Nash like a great coach or anything like that, but I think it just was a bad. They shouldn't have set that up. That was bad. Yeah, I see Steve Nash as co-host. That's a good co-host. Two of the best minds in basketball history. Again, KD is a silent coach killer, but Kyrie said that he didn't want Steve Nash before they even got there. So I'm just saying with that one, Kyrie got some, and he involved in that too. Yeah, Nancy, he is, but I think what LeBron is saying is that he don't even care about the ESPN narratives. What he's saying is that he just, I think he against ESPN just in general. They weirdos. He said he feel like they talk all this stuff and they don't even. He feels like they don't even talk to them like that. What I think he trying to say is Wendy try to talk like Wendy knows LeBron James. You feel me? Like Wendy, the way he talks, the way I thought Wendy and Braun have conversations. Yeah, like the way Wendy presents stuff, his whole career been built off of LeBron James. Like Skip, the way he talked about he used to be cool with Michael Jordan and talk to him and stuff, and the way Rachel Nichols I thought was with Michael Jordan, the Wizards and all that. Like He basically told us that no, they don't know us personally at all. They just create narratives or create what they see or what they think. They do not know us. Yeah, that's why I say he destroyed Wendy because Wendy had nothing to say back to it and all that stuff. It was like, yikes, I can't say nothing because he kind of telling the truth. If anything he said, if anything that they would have said about, if anything Braun would have said was incorrect on first take, they would have ripped him apart and said Braun lying about that. That's not true. What they started talking about was the part about the 70s, the Giannis part, which is crazy. And Stephen A. Smith talked about later on about he would have fought LeBron and all that stuff. I didn't care about anything Braun was saying as far as his career and all that. I don't care. No, I didn't. I haven't seen anything about his career on the show because I don't even care. I seen like the snippets and all that stuff. All I worry about was the ESPN part. That was his goal, I think. They had to talk. They had to ask him the basketball questions, but the real thing, Pat McAfee had wanted them there for was the Stephen A. Smith there. Black funny because he got a picture of Luca on his thing too, but he hating LeBron on here when that's his teammate. He doing the Kyrie Luca thing all over again, opposite way now. He your guy now. You got to cheer for him. You cheering for Luca. Without Braun, Luca not gonna be successful. I, Bro, I feel you, Black, but you got to. That's his guy. He over there with his guys. Like, imagine you went to Luca and was like, Luca, I love you, man, but I hate your boy, man, your guy, Braun, and all. Luca gonna say, well, I don't dig you. Then pause. I don't mess with you. I didn't say without Braun, Luca won't be successful. I'm talking about the team success, Black. Yes, he won't be successful without Braun. Without that team showing up like our team needed to show up and all that stuff, he won't be successful. Without Kyrie, Luca wouldn't have been successful. Yes. Yes, Black. I believe that. If you think he was going to the finals and could win a championship on his own, then that's you. I don't think that. He will win. I think he will. Luca might not be there after LeBron, though. You may be sitting there thinking that Braun may actually be there longer than Luca. I told you, you going off for a Braun right now. You doing the same thing. You doing the Kyrie Braun thing right now, the opposite way. You doing it the same way. I'm just looking from the outside to tell you the same thing. The guy went on that defensive run. You didn't see that? Oh, that pass was vicious. You didn't see that, Black? You didn't see Braun come in the game and start playing defensively and all that, deciding to give his energy to defense and all, and pushing? Nah, he didn't do that. Nah, he was exposing himself. Oh my goodness, regular season energy. I got you. He got 4 chips. Luka got none. That's crazy. Y'all going wild, man. That's what I told y'all be doing. Well, you make people have to call out other players, man, like the way y'all talk about these players, like regular season energy. Like Braun, not one of the best playoff performers of all time. Hey, 6 hours, you fine. And four dubs to go way more than most players do. How many players in the league got 4 dubs? I'll wait. How many of them got 4 dubs, Black? Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. That's it. Is that it? He does, but is that it? He still was in the finals when that happened. The worst superstar. A lot of superstars ain't been to the finals. Is that it? But told you I got something for everything, bro. A lot of superstars you gonna bring up ain't even been to the finals. He was in a weak Eastern Conference. Then he won a championship with the Lakers too, and been to a Western Conference after that in the Lakers Western Conference Finals. That's wild, man. Late 30s. That's crazy. Wow. I do not know where it was at, Nancy. I saw it early. I think they said I think it was in New York. You reaching, Black. You reaching. Everything you got. You got an excuse for all the success. That's crazy. You, I can give you context for everybody championship. I can give you context for the what is that? The Joker's championship. I can give you context for Giannis's championship. I can give you context for anybody. I can give you context for the Celtics last year championship. I can give you context for anybody championship. That's how championships are won. Ooh, good job, AR. Yep, he started cramping on his Cleveland teammates when he was the only person that was scoring over 20 a game for that team. At that point, you're right, Black. More context. Dwayne Wade had his worst performance probably ever in the playoffs at that point. You're right, context. He started cramping on his team. You're right. You better look at Larry Hughes' stats. When he cramping, you talking about for Miami Heat against the San Antonio? Larry Hughes. And then please, I better look at Larry Hughes' stat when he was on Cleveland. Larry Hughes is a failure when he went to Cleveland. Larry Hughes is a failure, bro. What you mean? Larry Hughes got that money when he was on Washington. When he got over to Cleveland, he couldn't stay healthy and play on the court. Everybody was waiting for Larry Hughes. Me and Ro literally talked about that the other day on the show. We thought he was going to be nice over there. People thought so. Okay, he's putting up stats. You must mean Mo Will. LeBron's second best player on his team wasn't Larry Hughes. It was Mo Williams, the one guy that went to the All-Star game in that one time. Mo Will. Larry Hughes underachieved. Larry Hughes was like the worst contract in the NBA when he went to Cleveland. Context, Black. Context, bro. You pull them up, Black. You post them. You can post them in the chat. Pull up the stats and pull up the games played with them, bro. So we can do context. The year before, Larry Hughes had led the league, I think, in steals or whatever. Did the so Hold on. No, Black. We ain't gonna change it. Black, we not gonna change this conversation because I'm gonna switch it up for you. That's the reason why. That's great players. Players don't become anybody because they played with somebody else and all. That's why we never got a DeMar DeRozan being who he could be. That's why other guys never made it because LeBron was in the East. That's why when LeBron went to the West, everybody went East. But let's go back to Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes' first year in Cleveland, he played two. He played what's that? 2005, 2006. He gave you 15.5 points per game. He played 36 games that year. He played 36 games that year and gave you 15 points. Supposed to be the next big thing. Larry Hughes. Next year, 14.9. Played 70 games. The next year, 12.2. 12.3 the following. You move? Are you gonna keep moving the goalposts? You told me Larry Hughes at first. Now you telling me Big Z. Big Z was at the end of his career when Big Z was playing with him. Big Z was at the end of his career when he played with LeBron James. And Big Z not no like ridiculously nice dude. He made the All-Star game once or twice. I think 2 times. Nah, he not a. I don't think he played with complete scrubs. I don't think Larry Hughes was a scrub. The team wasn't good enough though. Mo Williams wasn't a scrub. They not what you would consider number twos though on most NBA teams. Any of those dudes I named the number two? Any of them dudes I named the number three? Any of them a number three, Black? Any of them you take us on the championship team is a number three. Nah, Mo Williams can't do enough defensively. He really should have been a 6-man of the year type dude. Remember, Mo won the championship with him. He was on the bench when Cleveland won with Kyrie and them. That's what I said. Mo could have been like a mean 6-man. So LeBron teams weren't like. I agree with you. That's why I always say two things can be true. The meltdown thing, all that stuff. You are right. He lost 6 times in the finals. You are right. But I guess been some times you done had some. I don't want to say trash teams. That's what I say. You don't gotta call them trash. Like Lucas teams ain't been trash if we go on like that. But at times you don't have legit guys beside him to fill the second and the third option. Spencer Dinwiddie wasn't trash when he was with Luka. He probably shouldn't have been the third option though. At that point, Jalen Brunson probably was more of the third option. Should have been. He does. That's why them guys look like they. That's why Mo Williams made the playoffs. I mean, made the All-Star game. Mo Williams ain't do nothing without LeBron. That's why you know how you know Boobie Gibson other than Keisha Cole, LeBron James. Because they're not good enough. The same way you got it. The same way you trade Luka teammates away, even though he's making his teammates better. He just ain't called for it because he ain't won a championship yet. The same way when you got teammates around Luka, you trade them even though you make them better. At some point, you only get as much as you can out of Dwight Powell's and Maxi Klebers and all them. Maxi wasn't always trash. Dodo wasn't trash. Dodo shouldn't be one of your top 3-4 scorers though. Mathurin be having beef with everybody. Luka just
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Trey.
Even if the Lakers don't make it like I do, I still see them making a deep playoff run, like more than expected. But I think people gotta realize this Lakers team is not built for Luka. This is a this is probably like a test season. Lakers are gonna get better.
They're playing with house money this year. I keep saying it.
Yeah, people are gonna act like this is the end of the world for Luka. This Laker team was literally not built for Luka. I'm sure they're gonna build it around him more in the next upcoming seasons.
They got to beat certain matchups in the playoffs, and then they have to compete with others. That's what they're looking for with the Lakers. It shouldn't be because of their star players that they lose. It should be they just ain't have enough, either offensively or defensively.
Like I want to keep Rui, but I think Rui makes too much for what he does. I think Rui makes too much. Like you can probably get a better player than Rui for cheaper.
How much he make?
Kinda like
15?
17 mil.
That's not too much. He a starter. I don't think
I know,
that's too much.
but so you can find a DJJ with like a Najee for cheaper.
Yeah, but Najee got for the low. If Najee get another contract, he ain't gonna make what he make right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Maybe they can find like a Rui type of player, but cheaper and better.
I see what you're saying. They might.
But that's what I mean. Rui's not a bad player.
But they got Dodo though. Like Dodo make it almost as much as Rui and to come off the bench.
I think Dodo's only making like 14 mil.
Yeah, and he comes off the bench. That's what I'm saying. He's making 14 mil. Is 3 mil less than 17 mil. Yes, Black. Braun number 2 all the time, in my opinion. Nobody has more Finals MVPs than him, other than Michael Jordan. And none of his Finals MVPs were like, man, Braun shouldn't have got a Finals MVP because we not going to do that. It's a media award. He shouldn't have got it. We not going to do that. Before that even start, we're not going to do that.
I know LeBron's 4-6 in the finals, but to still be in 10 finals is crazy.
Yes, he deserved the Olympic MVP. Black.
You agree, King?
He the only one that was consistent the entire season. He was the only one that was consistent the entire Olympics. I know you disagree. You don't like LeBron. If LeBron wasn't playing for the Olympic team, the U.S. team would have lost early and wouldn't even been in the situation to get the gold medal. Steph came on late, and KD wasn't playing in the beginning. I felt like, and nobody else was doing anything as far as to be that level. Like Ant and them had a couple good games, Booker maybe something like that. LeBron was Captain America.
Joel Embiid played terrible.
Yeah, LeBron was Captain America.
I don't understand the LeBron hate.
I don't understand it either.
I know.
It's like finding reasons to dislike him instead of being like, what? Like, no, he shouldn't have been an Olympic MVP.
Like, I know. Obviously you're not gonna like LeBron if he's on the team of your rival, your favorite team, he's a rival of that team, right? But you can't take away. Yeah, he's 4-6 in the finals, but
that's an offensive foul. Oh.
But to be in 10 finals is still crazy.
Black, we're not praising the losing. We're praising the winning. 4. What is like? What is that guy like? We praising losing. He lost. So if 6 finals appearances, if those 6 finals appearances, if they all happened in the conference finals, we wouldn't be talking. If he was 4-0 and every time he lost, instead of it being in the finals, it was in the conference finals, we could talk about him then. Please let me know, everybody. If he was 4-0 in the finals and every time he lost them 6 times, if he'd lost in the conference finals instead of the finals, we can talk about him then. It's different then.
Hey, Black, it's not even that yeah.
It's different then because it's what you do on the big stage. It don't matter about getting to the big stage. Come on, Black man. I hate people talk about stuff like that. That's ridiculous. So if I lose in the first round, it's better than losing in the finals. If I lose in the first round, he only got swept 1 time in the finals. Or twice. I'm sorry. He got swept twice. What does that got to do with a team that shouldn't have been in the finals? Both times.
And he was putting up stupid numbers still.
With the team that shouldn't have been in the finals both times. You saying how many times he get swept? 07, he should have beat the damn San Antonio Spurs. Got you. He put up 51 in the game the second time he got swept and lost game 1. You wild, Black, man. That's why I say that sound like hate, bro. That's nasty. Hey. That's nasty. You say my man he go to the finals is better. No, if he wouldn't have went to the finals, he should have lost in the conference finals. That's what you do on the big stage. The conference finals, the big stage. If you can't go to the finals,
hey Black, and you can't.
That's what I say. I can't. It's no way. Yeah, that's wild to be like. Well, it's what you do on the big stage. He should have lost in the conference finals or the second round or something like that. And it'd have been like, man, that's better.
Hey, isn't Black a Kyrie fan?
Nobody's glazing him for 6 choke jobs. He still got. You do know Michael Jordan. So this is why I got to talk about Michael Jordan now. That's why I say everybody makes me like. It's like, why'd I got to do this? So all the times Michael Jordan couldn't get out the first round, couldn't get past the second round or the conference finals, they failures. When he got swept by the Boston Celtics and still scored 63, that's a failure, Black.
And you can't take away them 10 finals appearances because how many players have gone to more than one finals, Black, in history?
People say crazy stuff. I tell you, they don't even be knowing other than LeBron James and all that stuff. They talk about it both ways with winning and losing about that finals appearance stuff. You don't have to. You talk about is how many times you win the championship. That's all I care about until we get to 6-0. Then we can compete about, okay, well, you 6-0, like Tom Brady and Joe Montana. Once Tom Brady got to 4, then you can talk about, well, one person perfect, one person not okay. And then if I get past you, then we do that. Nobody else, though, can be talked about. I don't care how many times you lost. Nobody can be talked about. Magic Johnson went to the finals 9 times. He lost 4 of them. What's his name? Mr. Basketball. Jerry West went to the finals 9 times. He lost 8 of them. No one cares. You win. Magic Johnson won 5. No one cares that he lost 4 once his career over because it doesn't matter. The only person where that winning stuff matters is the reach perfection of Michael Jordan. Other than that, it don't matter. He got 4 finals MVPs. Half of his career he been in the finals. And we talking about, wow, he's choked. Half of his damn career he been in the finals. Half of his career he been in the finals. Let me say it again. Half of his career he been in the finals. That's crazy.
He overachieved. 10 finals appearances is crazy.
Half his career, he's been in the finals. He shouldn't have been that guy, though. He should have been the guy like Joel Embiid that can't get out the second round for those other years. You feel me? Then it'd have been better.
Hey, King, I know you watched. You remember when LeBron went to the finals when he was like super young in like 07 or whatever it was? Was that his fault? Or
got you. That's 18 losing seasons. I got you. And how many? So Kobe got 15 losing seasons? Black, does Kobe have 15 losing seasons? Okay, so we can't talk about Kobe being great?
How about Kyrie? Aren't you a Kyrie fan?
So I'm okay, because oh my goodness, bro. Got you. Whoa. You keep switching, Black. You keep switching. He won 5 of them, but his other years, he lost 15 times because it's only about the finals record. I told you. He had Shaq, though. That don't matter either. But that's fine. You're right. That's wild, bro. I told you the other years, Kobe Bryant, 15 years of losing are okay because he only went to the finals 7 times and won 5 of them. LeBron James, 18 years of losing is bad because he went to the finals 10 times and lost 6 of them, though. That's wild. When Kobe was trying to get out the first round and all that stuff, man, Braun only lost in the first round, I think, once in his career. But, don't just lose in the first round, Braun. It's better for your career. Lose in the first round. Don't make it to the finals.
Hey,
But
Black.
every year he damn near got a shortened off season because he in the finals. Think about that. Every year he damn near has a shortened off season because he in the finals. And he's been playing for 22 years or whatever now. That's crazy. But
it's also crazy, King.
That's crazy.
King, it's also crazy.
What up, Trey?
Teams have literally built super teams just to beat LeBron by himself.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Literally, the Warriors needed a super team just to beat LeBron by himself because they couldn't beat. LeBron could single-handedly beat their team.
2 of LeBron chips came from shortened seasons. I got you. Okay. So that first one in Miami was because it was a shortened season. I got you. He had just been to the finals the year before, but that's because it was a shortened season. I got you, man. Oh man, Black man. Woo. It ain't even glazed to go against you, man. It's just like, bro, I just can state this stuff. That's wild, Black, bro. Everything. It's just like, damn. That's wild, man. So Kobe not a failure for being a defending champion, but getting swept by the Mavericks because it was in the second round. That don't go on his resume because that happened in the second round, though he was the defending champions and all that. And he had Phil Jackson and still had the same team. That don't, that's. But LeBron went to the finals and lost and had the worst superstar meltdown. Black, I just told you Kobe got swept in his prime. He got swept by the Mavericks. He was a defending champion. Kobe was still the dude right there. Oh, in the finals. There you go again. Told you. Whoa. In the finals. My bad. He lost in 5 in his prime. My bad. Not 4. My bad. He lost in 5 with Shaq. My bad, Black. You right. Kind of because of him as well. And he said it himself. Shooting horribly and all from the floor and all, not getting people involved. The one regret he has in his career, he said, rest in peace, Kobe. Just that one. Or Black, not to go with Kobe again, but having 25 in the first half when you had a 3-1 lead in the first round against the Phoenix Suns, and then in Game 7 you scored 25 in the first half and then scored 1 in the second half because you gave up. At that point, just like Braun be giving up too, like it's a different story when it's somebody else, though, right? 25 in the first half, 1 in the second half of a Game 7. Because he said nobody doing him to show up people and let them know what's going on. I ain't even saying he wrong for doing all, so I'm just telling you what he did, literally, though. I was watching that with my eyes. That was first round, 3-1 lead for Kobe. He ain't great, though. Not in the finals.
Man, what happened to the 76ers? They're like seasons over even before the season started.
The 76ers got to they have to get a top 6 lottery pick or they're going to lose it. That's going to be, oh my goodness.
Bro, they could have won the finals this year if their team was healthy.
Nah, I don't think they won the finals. They could have competed, though. But they're going to have to do that retirement thing, 1. But 2, if their pick not a top 6 pick and they lose that pick, oh, I feel bad for Philadelphia fans, man.
They thought they had it. They thought they
had handle your business, Black, bro. You know it's all love here. I'm waiting for you.
Hey, imagine being a Sixers fan back in the day saying, oh, we got our dude in Joel Embiid, and this is how his career is in hindsight. Mm-hmm. This dude could have been something.
They should have traded him and kept Ben Simmons. I will die on that hill forever. I think Ben Simmons got stunted as well because of it. They stunted 2 growths instead of 1. That's what I said. They stunted too gross and it's over. They should have at the beginning went behind, gave the confidence to Ben Simmons and played behind him. That was they had Ben Simmons. They had the next LeBron James, and instead they put him in a dunker spot because they wanted because Joel Embiid they felt like was better offensively already as a center, even though Joel Embiid liked shooting jump shots a little too much for me. But Ben Simmons was the guy that controlled the team and all that, defensively and all that stuff. It was Ben Simmons. You should have got rid of the guys and had Ben Simmons playing like a center role. Like he should have been Giannis. It should have been Ben Simmons versus Giannis. Giannis would have been more physically gifted as far as like getting like his size and all pause, but Ben Simmons would have been more talented as far as like the playmaking and stuff like that. It should have been them going against each other, and it never became that because they stunted Ben Simmons by going with Joel Embiid. Shout out to Max Kellerman, like I always say. He used to always talk about that.
I can't do Ben Simmons slander because I know he's like not as good as he used to. But before them injuries, dude, that dude was a beast.
Ben was nice, man. Like Ben would do everything except for shoot the ball. That's why he would average like 17 a game because he didn't shoot threes at all. Ben Simmons could do everything as far as on the court. He would get to the rim with ease, finish with either hand.
He's athletic. He's a good passer and he has good IQ.
He's an incredible passer. He's an incredible defender.
And remember, King, nobody wanted him over Maxey. That people say they don't want trade Maxey for like Ben Simmons for the low, even though Ben Simmons is one of the best defenders in the league.
Ben Simmons' rookie year was incredible. You feel me? Like Ben Simmons was supposed to be the truth. We thought he was going to be baby LeBron. That's what we thought Ben Simmons was. That's what I thought he was, at least.
When I first watched Ben Simmons, I thought this dude is the future and all that. This dude's nasty. Hey, you see that Ben Simmons play the other day? Dude, that was so sick.
That smooth layup. That's Ben Simmons' skill, man. He got skill. He messed up his mental and his physical got messed up when he started having the back injuries. They should have went behind Ben Simmons. It should have been Ben Simmons' team. I will stick with that one forever.
Hey, King, if you watch him, he's a smart player. He's got the IQ.
Yes, he's one of those. He was baby LeBron. He got to be smart. He was baby LeBron before Luka was baby LeBron.
Oh, no. Also off topic, did you see the Josh Giddey memes, King, after the Bulls game?
All of them under 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
All these stats.
Damn, I wanted Josh Giddey to get that quadruple double. I thought we was about to watch a historic game. It's still historic. Nobody's ever had that stat line before. He got a stat line now that nobody's ever had in NBA history.
Dude, Josh Giddey's nice.
But he almost, that's something you tell. I mean, I was gonna say it's something you tell your kids about and all that stuff, but it is though, bro. Like tell your grandkids, and I got a quadruple double. Like that's stupid. He was 2 steals away. I thought he was gonna get it.
King, isn't it crazy that people still like make jokes about that? But apparently, he was found not guilty in the case and stuff.
I mean, he can't be found. It's because of age and all that stuff, man. Like it's age of consent and all that, different places, different stuff. So it just is what it is. It's frowned upon because technically it's like a beat the system thing and it's frowned upon. But it is what it is. Like you still gonna have your thoughts about people. Like it's a lot of things people do. Some people count cards. You can still have your thoughts about them and all that stuff. You feel me? Like you're still kind of doing something. So we know we know what it is. So I mean, I'm not really a Josh Giddey fan. I used to be a Josh Giddey fan. Now he just plays basketball. It's evidence that girl was around and all that stuff, Latte. She had pictures and all. Something was going on. With there's smoke, I tell you, there's fire. But in OKC, like I said, it's loopholes as far as their consent a little different. People in OKC think a little different than other places. Yeah, that's what I said. He basically got done with it. It is what it is. Like I told you, it's some things these players do, man. There was a whole case that Kristaps Porzingis had and all that stuff. He ended up getting away from it, but it was a whole nasty case back then. Like they still people. All of them not the best. They don't know. That's why I was saying about Brian Windhorst earlier. They don't know these people. They do different things. There's going to with all these players that play in the NBA. You would think one of them probably going to be one. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's too many players that play. It's Probably somebody in the league and probably did some dirt when they was young and all that some extreme stuff y'all don't know about. That's just it is what it is.
You know, all these guys got money. You don't think these guys get manipulated and
That's what
all
I'm
that and take
saying. Like
advantage of?
people do stuff. They people. That's why you shouldn't idolize anybody.
Hey, why do you think all these girls like see all these allegations of these guys like 10 years after it supposedly happened?
Hey, there are
They wait
victims.
10
There are
years.
people. There are people that falsify stuff, and they're truly victims. And Giddy wanted to get away because that thing that was in OKC. He said, "I got to get a fresh start." And he playing on a team that ain't playing for as much, so it's not like he's not getting magnified as much because you barely see. That was my first time seeing Giddy all year, as far as actually seeing a game.
Like the whole, Diddy thing and Drewski now. Of course, women are gonna like put allegations on him because they don't want to see him successful and stuff.
That don't mean he can't do it either, though. You feel me?
I'm not saying I'm not. I'm saying people do take advantage.
But yes, when you have people want to take advantage of people, that's the society we live in. People want a quick fix.
People want that. People want that money from that case.
Money. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is what
I think the Bulls resign him. Latte.
I think the Bulls should only resign Modest Buzelis and Giddy. Those are the only two nice players on that team. Just rebuild off of those two. You got a good wing and you got a facilitator. That's pretty.
Yeah,
good.
I would keep Kobe White, but Kobe might go somewhere. I don't know if Kobe would sign. If I'm Kobe, I'm going somewhere else.
I would.
We should have been got Kobe. That's one of the guys I was like, man, I be yelling. I hate when I be yelling these players and they become somebody. I'm like, bro, Kobe White, man. Kobe White been nice.
I think the Bulls should. How old is Kobe White? Because if he's older, I think the.
Nah, we're like 20, probably like 26, something like 25. Like, I don't think he that old.
Bro looks like he's like 32 or something.
I don't know. Kobe White don't look that old. Don't do it to Kobe, man.
Man, he's so tough.
He's 25 years old, born in 2000. He year after Luka. Come on, man. That's what I thought.
Matis is good, Latte. He's an athletic wing. He's got talent. He's just got developed. He's only like 19 years old.
Yeah, Ariel. Bron not scoring. It's Luka and Austin Reeves.
I didn't know LeBron had so many tattoos on him.
Yeah. That's why I was saying earlier when I was talking to Black. When he came back in the game, remember Gina and them was saying it's about to be a blowout for Indiana. They had started going off. He came back into the game and started actually locking down defensively. They went on like a 21-2 run or whatever and just playmaking in defense. I'm like, do you see what Bron doing right now? He letting the guys as far as Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic just do the scoring and all. He just playing defense right now. And then that's when Black told me regular season defense and all that. And I'm like, okay.
Hey, King, no LeBron Glaze because he's my dude, but I'm actually glad that he's kind of going off on the media. You see that earlier?
Yeah.
We need
We talked about it earlier before you got on the stage.
Yeah, the face of the league just putting everyone on blast. Or what's that word? See it? On wax?
Yeah, put it on wax.
Dude, I think he's going to call. He's going to predict. Yeah, he said Stephen A. Smith's going to be all on that conversation the next day.
So I said he did what was needed for the team. Gina Kim, they was getting destroyed offensively. So he said, "Let me go stop guys." Then and then they had only 2 points at one point in the second quarter or whatever.
Hey, I think Luka's gonna be the face of the league because the way LeBron talks about him and defends him.
I've already told you about all that stuff. Try. I love the part that I love about LeBron is that he went to ESPN to call out ESPN. Bro, that's gangster. Because he knew ESPN couldn't say no to him. Like, he's LeBron James, so y'all not going to say I'm not going to take this interview. Y'all need it because I'm LeBron James. He went to ESPN to talk about dudes on ESPN. That was tough. Like, I'm like, that's tough.
Yeah, I think Windhorse might be cooked now.
Yeah, because oh my gosh. Woo! Woo! Jeez. He said Miles Turner. Who y'all say y'all need? Oh, did he travel? Nah, he didn't travel. He did a pro hop. Jeez. I told him they should keep Jackson Hayes. I don't think Jackson Hayes is a bad guy. He might not should be the first center, but he should at least be the second, I think. I think Jackson Hayes should be one of their centers. That's what I'm saying, Latte. Like, and he's still young enough where he can still develop with those guys. He gonna be all right. I think he'd be one of their centers. They just need another center.
Imagine if the Lakers.
There you go. They need another center.
I wonder how this season will play if they got Mark Williams and if all those stories are true about him.
Oh my God, Luka, bro.
Can't be happy. You got AD. You guys are winning again.
What you mean, you guys?
You Matt fans.
You talking about you?
I ain't no Matt fan. I'm a fan of no team. I just watch the game.
What you mean?
Hey, Kings.
I denounced my fandom before anybody.
King, I have no allegiance to anyone.
Oh, he got him. Oh, you gotta cook that. Exactly, Gina. I just cover this I just cover basketball now. I cover this league. Okay, Trey. I'm trying to be a journalist that covers the league. I don't want to have a bias. You feel me? So people can believe my journalism.
Hey, King, if there's a Star Wars universe, I would be a bounty hunter. No allegiance. You just do your own job and all that. You're on your own. So
I want people to believe in my reporting. So I don't want to have an allegiance to anybody because then they'll think it's biased. Oh, he dominating these dudes, bro. Jackson Hayes, the short roll is like rolling to the rim, dribbling. That's some issues that be like Derek Lively and them don't want to do at times. He took the basketball damn near from the 3-point line to the rim. So I said they should keep Jackson Hayes. He still can become better. I'm not saying I wouldn't go get another starting center, but I'm not saying Jackson Hayes can't be a starting center though.
Do you think he's a center or do you think he can be a power forward?
No, he's not a power forward. He's a center. I wanted Jackson Hayes when we didn't have a center and he was on the Pelicans and all that. I'd have took him over Maxey and Dwight. So go get Jackson Hayes. He fits Luka Doncic style. And as we see him right now, why do I talk basketball? That's why I want to get away from the Mavericks. I got to become just a regular reporter. Just report on the game.
I remember when King was playing Fortnite the other day. He was playing Fortnite build and he said, I need more wood. No, not that type of wood.
Oh. He tried to make Luka dance, and Luka said, you didn't score. Bro, I thought LeBron turned that ball over. That was crazy. Yeah, he's a poor man's Lively. I agree. But he can get better defensively, though. That's what I'm saying. The stuff we talking about, like he's already getting better at, and he can still get better. Their defense got better because of him. Good job, Luka. So I'm saying he's still young. Yep. Everybody act like he's like 30 or something. Like, hey, young dude.
Guys, imagine maybe he's not good defensively because he's always tired because he's like the only center out there. I'm sure if they get two centers, he might improve.
Oh, I'm still taking Lively already better than Hayes, Gina Kim. I'm just saying that Hayes can still improve. I don't think so. Latte, why is Hayes not a starting level center? What has he done so far when he's been when you've seen him play with Luka and LeBron? That says he's not a starting quality center though.
Isn't he only like 24 too? He's got time to improve.
What has he been missing? I'm trying to figure out like what doesn't he do?
Oh yeah,
what they need him to do.
Oh yeah, King. He doesn't shoot threes because threes all that matter in the NBA. Yeah, it's like Ben Simmons.
Their defense is good when he's on the floor. His offense is Gina Kim. His offense has been lively-ish since Luka and LeBron has been there. So what does he not do? He has his moments. Get out of here. Jackson Hayes has been great since Luka's been there. It's been the other center and all that stuff we worry about, whoever his backup is.
And Lively doesn't have his moments where Lively can't even.
That's what I'm saying. Jackson Hayes has been awesome.
Hey Gino, you can't say it because you know how many times we yell at Lively because he can't catch a single pass under the rim.
We do realize that Lively don't even average 10 points yet in his career, right? And I ain't trying to be that. Here we go again. I don't like that. I'm not trying to knock guys, and we just comparing. So, like, we do know Lively has not even scored 10 points a game yet, right, Jana Kim? And I think Lively's better. Again, before we go into this, I think Lively's better. But we do know that Lively hasn't scored 10 points a game yet in his career, right? But I know, Jana, I'm asking y'all why do y'all think that though? Like, why? What doesn't he do? Why is Lively a starting center, but Jackson Hayes can't be a starting center?
Because he doesn't shoot threes.
His IQ? Okay. He doesn't have as high of an IQ as Derek Lively. I got you. Is that it? Derek Lively don't shoot threes yet. That's part of the IQ, Ariel, to me, as far as the passing. That's his IQ.
I mean, Ty, they could have.
He has to know how to play perimeter defense to be a starting center. That's what I'm saying. Y'all saying the stuff now that Lively is extreme at, that he's awesome at being. You feel me? Like, that's Gafford's a great starting center. He's not great on perimeter defense. You feel me? Like, you don't have to be great on perimeter defense to be a starting center.
Hey, King, serious question. Jackson Hayes is young, right? He's only like 24 or something like that, right?
Yes, and Lively is a better starter. Yes, I'm agreeing, Gina Kim.
Hey, King, so if Jackson Hayes is only 24, serious question, you think Jackson Hayes can become a top 15 center in the league?
Yes, I think Jackson Hayes can be a starting quality center in the NBA. If he can be top 15, he's a starting center.
You think he'd be top 10?
Depending on how long you play with Luka and LeBron, he may be, because it's going to help him. He's going to be double digits maybe if he play long enough. He only 24. He's younger than what Gafford was when Gafford was playing with him.
Yeah, you guys are just kind of getting like Lively's greatness, and you guys are kind of like stuck on that. Not everyone's going to be the same.
Like, y'all got to think about who's this. Oh, my goodness. Braun again with the defense. Y'all got to think about who's the starting centers in the NBA. Got him. Good pass. Luka almost couldn't get there.
Why is Luka so slow? He needs to work on his cardio.
Braun again, man. Braun said, I got you defensively. Regular season, Black. I see you back.
Hey, we can take away Kyrie's greatness because Kyrie doesn't shoot threes as good as Steph Curry. Does that matter?
He ain't that far away from him, though.
Come on, LeBron.
What a pass. What a pass, bro. What a pass. Golly.
King, I'm mixed on
yes,
Austin.
Gina Kim.
King, I'm mixed on Austin. He's either really good or he's just like kind of just there to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I think Austin Reeves just, like I said, I think Austin Reeves is a good player. I think Austin Reeves would be best on the Lakers if he was like a 6 man of the year, though.
Yeah,
he should be the guy just running their second unit.
I think Austin Reeves should be a bench
player. Oh, good job, Luka. But as far as right now, the way he getting looked at and all, people looking at him like he's a damn near all-star. So if they're looking at him that way, that's why I say you may want to think about trading him because you can get value for him. But I truly think his ultimate role is a 6 man of the year.
Do you think Halliburton ever leaves Indiana?
Maybe. I don't think he went a chip there, so maybe.
Do you think he'll be good with Luka?
No. I wouldn't go Halliburton with Luka. That wouldn't be one of my first picks.
I could never see Halliburton and Luka, but if it did happen, how do you think they would do
What does Halliburton do better than Luka?
What does Ant do better than Luka? Doesn't mean that they can't play together.
Ant does do stuff better than Luka.
Athleticism, yeah. Maybe
what does Halliburton do better than Luka? Why you want to get him if he does nothing better than Luka? You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing that balances him.
Because he's not fat and he plays defense.
But Halliburton doesn't do that. So you're not balancing him. You feel what I'm saying? What a pass, Luka. He got blocked though. Who Ariel has the Mamba mentality? I mean, Tyrese Halliburton.
Not gonna lie, I think Halliburton. I don't think he's there mentally. Personally,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I wouldn't pick Hallie because there's nothing he balances Luca with. Like when I say the like Ant and all that stuff, like Ant balances Luca. Like
it's
those
like Kate,
guys, Giannis and all balance.
it's like Cade Cunningham and Luca would not be a really good duo.
Even like LeBron. LeBron is older now. If he'd been younger, it'd have been no. We was talking about younger. Even Cleveland LeBron. This we be worried about the finals now. Like let's just get to the finals. They're gonna get to the finals. Like they basically will be one player. Luca and LeBron together is one player. They like mask what the other person is missing. Each one of them.
King, I always thought Pascal Siakam was nice. He's a nice wing.
You say you always think Pascal Siakam was what?
Nice. I think he's always been a good wing.
He decent. He was probably a number 3. He probably had number 3 on a team. I think he with Toronto winning that championship, it gave him kind of like a higher ceiling what people thought he was.
Hey King, here. If you're a Lakers GM, would you trade Rui for Pascal Siakam?
Rui for Pascal Siakam. Yes, absolutely. Pascal. How old is Pascal now? Though that's a mean 3 if he makes that. He could have got that rebound if he just went there. Gabe Vincent, but like how old is Pascal? He 30 something, right?
Yeah, he's like 32.
Yeah, I don't know.
How about Dodo?
And he makes too much money. They make too much money. He makes too much money, Pascal.
Oh, he's only 30. He's only 30.
Is Pascal Siakam a number 2?
No.
I know he's a number 2 on this team. Do you trust him as a number 2 or you feel like he should be a number 3? He's more that Kevin Love dude. That's what I'm saying. The 3 guy. Black, you feel like that? You feel like he's more of the 3 guy as far as Pascal Siakam? Like he shouldn't be a 2. He probably a 3 really on a championship team. I know he, like I said, Toronto. They had matchups and they played Golden State. Oh, that's an off. He straight pushed him. Bro, he straight pushed him. Gotta get across that line, Luka. Hey, boy.
That's why I think Luka needs to get faster.
He can't. He can't get faster. Who gets faster later on in their life?
Running in sand.
Who gets faster? Who? Tell me who getting faster, Try.
LeBron.
LeBron ain't getting no damn faster later on in his life. He ain't as fast as he was in Miami or in Cleveland at the beginning of his career.
LeBron got the chug jug.
Got you. I would have put Spicy P next to him. I wouldn't, like, if we didn't have anybody else. His contract is stupid though. Like he still fits. He just not a number 2. Yeah, it's the money. There you go, Black. That money, bro. That money nasty. You look at him. That's all praises to him. Like, go get your money. Ooh, not on this team though. It is the right call. It's the right call.
Why did Bro think that was a good idea?
He was trying to take the charge. He was a second away. He was still moving his left foot.
Yeah, I can tell you by the timing that wasn't really going to work out.
They were on a run. They got momentum, so he was just going. He was trying to do anything. Three in the key. Who gonna shoot this free throw? All right. Wow, bro. Is who the best free throw shooter on the floor right now? Who would you tell to shoot the free throw?
Probably LeBron or Luka.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's the guy.
Reeves wasn't on the floor, was he, Ray? Right now, I don't think Austin Reeves on the floor. It's LeBron, Dodo, Gabe Vincent, Luka.
I mean, recently I think Luka's Luka's the better free-point shooter, but LeBron.
No, hell no, Black. That OG contract nasty. I told you, I think the Knicks. That's Freezy might be in here. He might be getting mad at me, but that Cat contract, that OG contract, that Mikal Bridges, they just try to throw a whole bunch of guys together and think it's enough and all that, but they some nasty contracts, man.
5 first rounds for Mikal Bridges. That's nasty.
Damn, Ray said I take Braun over Luka free throws. I don't know, man. Maybe in Cleveland, first time. Oh, dunk on him. Oh, Luka, man. That was the time for your second dunk of the year, bro. That's the one we needed. That one. He did that and said it's over. Said anything I said about Luka don't matter. He's back. I thought he was. Gina Look, he was about to do the little Luka cockback he used to do, the mini LeBron.
You remember Luka actually be like, Luka used to be somewhat athletic.
Luka used to have a 37-inch vertical.
What happened, man?
And he has like a 7'1" wingspan. Hell no, Black. Shaq ain't never shot 60% from the free throw line.
I remember Luka actually used to be pretty athletic when he was younger.
Oh, you got to throw that up good when you had a lob.
He's going to make this right now.
Oh, I didn't see the comment before, Black, about Ray saying Luka is slightly better than Shaq. Yeah, he ain't slightly better than Shaq. He better than Shaq. There's levels to this. Luka ain't that bad. Luka's he's not a great free throw shooter. He's not a horrible free throw shooter. In the playoffs that one year, he shot like 50 or 60%. He was bad. But like 70, not bad. It's just not great. That's still passing.
Wasn't Shaq at one point in his career actually a decent free throw shooter?
No.
Like in his early years?
No. Shaq's never been a good free throw shooter.
No, not in his early years?
Nope, never.
Because I was watching some of his early years clips, and he seemed like he was a better free throw shooter.
Nope. Shaq has only made 1 3-pointer in his career. And that was a heave last second, like end of half. Shaq's hands were too big for the ball. Pause. That's why Giannis and them not good at free throws. My thing with Luka, when he shoot his free throws, he shoot them like the way he shoot his shots. He shoot them like a slingshot. Like he flicks his wrist and just like shoot them instead of like getting a little air under him, like shooting free throws in there. Like he shoots flat free throws. It's difficult to make free throws. I feel like they're harder when you shoot flat. You gotta basically make them, like really make them. Who knows? Any coach that Luka would have needed, the Mavericks would have got rid of, right, Ray? Or right, Gina Kim? Yeah, he don't put no rainbow on his free throws. He flicks his wrist. Kind of like the same way he shoots. It's like a flick of the wrist. He flings the ball kind of like a catapult.
Aren't the Lakers killing the Pacers now? It's like only by 2.
You say what? What'd you say?
Lakers are killing the Pacers now. It's only like by 2.
Yeah, game of runs. Plus they in Indiana too.
Yeah, it is a game.
Remember at the beginning of the game, it started off about even. Then the Pacers started going off because Gina Kim and them thought it was going to be a blowout their way. This game was going to be close, and then they was going to just dominate them. Then, like I said, it switched, and the Lakers went on a run defensively and all that. And then now, Indiana Pacers going on their run.
Yeah, it's the game. Remember that Denver game? The Lakers were destroying them, and they were coming back again with no.
It's a game of run. It's like a chess game, man. Like you're playing matchups throughout the little parts of the game. Like so sometimes you got certain matchups out there. Somebody need a rest. Like this is my time to throw in this guy in this matchup to have a better matchup against you. Like it's a game of runs now. Like basketball is serious now.
Then watch the Lakers on go on like a 20-2 run in the fourth quarter.
You're not out of a game. Back in the day, when it was like the 90s and all that, when a team went up by 20 points, 21 or whatever, you used to think the game was over. You like, damn, they up by 20. This is over. You would rarely see a 20-point comeback. Like it was like, man, they came back from down 20. That's crazy. In the NBA now, if a team started the game 20-0, that team still win the game. That got 0 points. Oh, what a pass. And he didn't look to finish. Dodo got him, though. No, Because you mean in the 90s as far as a 20-point lead, Ariel? It's because the scoring wasn't as high. Wasn't many 3 points being shot and all that. So it was like you had to value possessions. It wasn't like running and gun. People were usually taking their time on the shot clock and all that, worrying about time. Ooh, what a shot. See? You see how they just Lakers were just up by 2, they up by 8 already now. In like 2 seconds. Because they made 2 threes. So it's that simple.
Hey, King, ever since you told me to watch Charles Barkley, I've been impressed by that dude.
Charles Barkley is one of the greatest players of all time. I keep telling you that, Try.
But
Of
he does.
all time, bro. Like if there's one player, if there was one player in the NFL that I can give a ring that does not have a ring, it would either be Dan Marino or to be Jim Kelly, right? If there's somebody in the NBA that I can give a ring that doesn't have a ring, it would be Charles Barkley.
Hey, King, I know. I didn't grow up watching Jim Kelly, but if Jim Kelly would have even won at least one of those, he probably would have been the greatest of all time quarterback.
He would have been the greatest of all time.
If he won at least
He'd
one
have been.
of them.
He'd have probably been a top 10 quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
But he would not have been. He wouldn't have been the greatest of all time, though.
No, I'm saying one of the greatest.
Yes, he'd have been. Yes, he'd been one of the
I didn't
greatest.
say the greatest. Oh, imagine if LeBron won some 10 finals, even though he went to 10 finals.
So my thing with Gina Kim, him even getting the way he is kind of made AI who AI is. You feel me? Like AI is for his size or stuff overachieved. So the finals appearance is like it's kind of like a championship to AI. The way he talked about like getting there and getting one is damn near a championship for AI. That's like damn AI did that. He cooked them. Got the Lakers didn't lose any games that year, and he got the one against the Lakers that beat. They were sweeping Tim Duncan. They were sweeping Chris Webber. They were sweeping I think Minnesota, maybe Kevin Garnett as well. So for AI to get one, that was like his championship. Charles Barkley though, like Charles Barkley is literally to me like really that one of those dudes. Like I think Charles Barkley is a superstar. If it wasn't for Michael Jordan.
Didn't he also lose? Didn't he also lose because like sometimes his teammates would be injured at the wrong time?
You say didn't he also lose because of what? I'm sorry, Troy.
His teammates would be injured at the wrong time.
Yeah, Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson was a guy that would get weird injuries and all that stuff because Kevin Johnson was nice.
Like he would get weird injuries like as soon as the playoffs happen. Of course, that's when all the injuries from him happen.
Gina Kim, I don't think Brown gonna end up with like that many points. Brown gonna end up with double-digit points and all by the end of this game. He's just getting the rest of his triple-double. He might get a triple-double by the end of the night.
LeBron just being a facilitator in this game and a defender.
He damn near got the 10 and 10 with rebounds and assists. He doing this for you, Gina Kim, because you said he was washed. You said it was done. So he like he hit the wall. It's over. He should have threw that up. He do not be watching Braun, man. Get him, Luka. Good defense. Get him, Luka. Got him. That Euro step, he missed it. I just said where that Euro step go. Finish him, Luka. Finish him. Step back. Oh, right in his face. Oh my goodness. Oh.
They're about to hit a three. I already know the future. Watch. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be down by 2 again. Watch. They're about to hit the 3. Oh, Rory's back. They got a little bit of defense.
Nope, they got 2 instead. The Lakers might get a bucket right here. Though. They need to move. That's what I'm saying. Going slowly, like, come on. Shoot it, Dodo. What are you? Dodo, bro. Dodo, what are you doing, man? Luca gave that was the look Luca gave Dodo and them when the game winner that one time. And it was Dodo passing or Maxi passing the ball to Dodo. Or whatever on the side, on the baseline. That's how we just looked at him just then.
Lucas should just shot the ball.
He would have forced it. And he just forced one before. I understand why he didn't do it. Dodo should have been able to get a shot off though.
But he trusts more with a circus shot though.
Nah, but Dodo shouldn't have had a circus shot. With all that stuff going on over there, they shouldn't have had a circus shot.
Yeah, Dodo probably had like 3 seconds to
to either pass or do something, and he just I don't know what he was doing. Like he was just being afraid.
I think he tried to do like an easy shot, like a floater in the paint, but no way he just shoot the 3 instead.
When they say Maxi return, Ariel, did they give a game yet before the season over? What was Maxi's injury? Wasn't it like a sprained ankle or something? Bro, what was Maxi's injury?
Watch Maxi become like
he broke his foot again. It was another broken thing. So he came out from the broken toe and he broke his foot again. What's up with his foot?
He's just cooked, King.
Oh, that was a mean pass. Like he got that basketball right in front of the launch pad. That was crazy. Boom, baby. That's their hashtag. Hey, Gina Kim, this is a team that Luka used to have problems with. That's what I'm saying. They each one of them help each other out.
So do you think it was Rick that outplayed Jason Kidd, or do you think it was just the team was just a bad matchup?
No, it's a bad matchup, the way the Pacers play. But because of Braun and them, the way Braun plays, it helps him out. That's why I was saying with the Denver Nuggets and all that. Because Luka's going to help Braun out with like the Denver Nuggets and all them. And Braun's going to help Luka out with the teams that he be having problems with. Indiana Pacers, the Boston Celtics, stuff like that. That's where he's going to help him because of the way he plays. A lot of the teams that each one of them had trouble with, the other one dominates.
Hey, can you notice from this LeBron McAfee thing? This has been like going off on everyone. I feel like that means he's probably retiring soon. Like he just doesn't care anymore. He's just letting it all out. Pause.
You say Braun about to retire?
I feel like with how he was on the Pat McAfee show, the way he was talking. I feel like that means he's gonna retire soon. Like he doesn't care anymore. No.
No, I do think he's gonna retire soon, yes, but I also think it's just he just wanted to talk his talk.
Look at that bald baby. You remember the Pacers were like one of the worst teams in the East early in the season? Now they're in the 4th. I guess that's the benefit of being in the East, right? Let's go, LeBron. Gina, he was playing Fortnite. He was asking for what? You know what? Just like that, King. Fourth quarter, LeBron. For all the LeBron haters now, LeBron just changed the momentum of this game in like a minute of NBA time. Only people with aura can do that type of stuff. Luca, LeBron, Michael Jordan, Jason Tatum. Hey Gina, imagine being a Pacers fan in 2025. Like, what does your team do that's so special and fun to watch or be a fan of? What I'm saying is, what have the Pacers done in like the past like 15 years, other than have that little small run with Paul George?
I mean, they kind of did just make the conference finals last year. Try.
Every time I watch a Pacers stadium, a Pacers game, King, and it's at Indiana, I just look at it and say, man, it must be dry as hell being a Pacers fan.
I feel you. I'm just saying. You asked what they've done. I'm like, they went to the conference finals last year.
I don't think they would beat the Celtics, but I feel like they would have gave the Celtics more of a run. But they decided to be cornballs at the end of games and turn the ball over and stuff and choke. Pause.
I told you, they kept. He trying to go for a triple double.
What shoes are LeBron wearing? Look like Skechers from here.
Oh, he probably whatever he do with shoes are.
The way LeBron shoots free throws is so tough. Hey, King, do you notice that as soon as LeBron was the only dude out there for the Lakers, the momentum changed?
That's how it goes. I don't know why when the Lakers lose, a lot of fans, Luka fans or Lakers fans like to start going against each other. Like, oh, bro, why he do this? Luka, why he do this? It's like, bro, they both have to cook. They have to work together. That's how they do it.
Bro, I didn't know half the players on the screen right there, except like Obi Toppin.
Here you go, Chris. Here you go, Chris. Set over there.
Thank you.
But I'd still rather not do it right now.
King, you think the Bucks are cooked?
Yeah, I think they're done. I done told you for a while. Watch out for Giannis, man. Y'all better start taking these quotes seriously, man.
Dude, he's so tough.
Y'all better start taking these quotes seriously.
Just like that, he has a triple-double, right?
He almost do. You got close too. He should. When I saw before, he might have. And one.
It's okay, LeBron. You're old. Just chill out.
This is what Bron can do because Luka was running the offense the whole show. Now it's like, well, now go do what you do, Bron. Run around.
Do you think if LeBron went to college, you think he would have went to Ohio State?
No, he went to Duke.
I don't know why people hate on players that go to Duke because I always see like all these like nationally ranked recruits, right? Go to Duke and people hate them on the Instagram comments. It's because Duke's the NBA factory. They make NBA players. Same with Kansas, Kentucky. Like, why wouldn't you want to go?
Run, you got numbers. Run, you got numbers. Run. Dodo is horrible at passing the basketball. Gee. That was a carry, too. Or a double dribble. He got caught. Bron going off. Oh. So he'd have made that. He looked at that bench.
Up by 10. It's still fine.
He tried to give him the kill shot already, Ariel. That's a long two. Wasted shot. He tried to give him that kill shot. That was a heat check.
Wait, what was the foul? I wasn't paying attention.
Didn't Steph Curry hit less than 10 points like 3-4 times so far this year? Yeah, Steph Curry getting towards the end, man.
Who's just mastering?
When
you see that?
He got too much confidence. He can play, but his confidence is like he got confidence like he a number 2 guy, number 1 guy. He got that THJ confidence.
Who's that Matherin dude? Is he actually that good to have?
That's what I was just talking about. That's what I was just talking about. He got that THJ mentality. That like I keep going. Throw it to LeBron. Oh! Bro. Oh, geez. And now they're taking dumb threes.
LeBron
being tired. You got to lock in.
LeBron jumped too early, I think.
You got to lock in. Can't take threes.
What was Austin Reeves thinking?
They fine. Indiana not even up, and Luka not in the game. They fine.
But what I'm saying is, I think LeBron jumped too early. Did he? Or is he just...
I think he just misjudged. He looked at the rim. He did the Madden thing. He looked at the rim before he had the ball. He looked at the rim before he got the ball, man. He's like, oh shoot, the ball further away.
I say bench Reeves for the rest of the game.
Nah,
His
just
D, his,
just Luka gonna get back in the game. They'll be fine.
I'm saying they're just gonna hunt for Reeves on defense. That's what I'm saying.
They weren't were they hunting Reeves right there? I thought they were just making shots.
No, I think the last two times before they scored before that shot they made, I think they were hunting for Reeves.
Okay.
They always hunt for Reeves, King. You know watch the games.
Yeah, I know they do hunt for Reeves. The Lakers though, right now, I feel like they playing tired. They got locked back in. They started just doing dumb. They just started shooting threes and doing dumb stuff. They got locked back in for a second. Get your last, think of energy as a team, and then let's go finish the game. They got lazy.
The fact that LeBron can still almost do alley oops like that is crazy. He can still do them. That was just.
Well, he should have caught it. It's not that he couldn't dunk the ball. He messed up. He misjudged it. Damn, Halliburton got 17 assists, DV. I didn't know that. How many points do you have?
So he got like
11. Nah, he ain't no best PG. Damn. Nah, Ariel. It's a few PGs I picked before Halliburton. I'm picking Steph, Luka, Jalen Brunson.
How about Trae Young?
I might pick Trae Young. He on that Trae Young like level. I don't think he's gonna get 20-20 today, DV. He not shooting like that unless he like just start banging. He could start banging some threes, but I don't think he's gonna get 20 or 20. He got 11. He said.
The Patriots even a good 3-point shooting, or they just hitting the shots today.
I don't know. They have a high pace, so they might be a good 3-point shoot too. Yeah, JDK, that's what I said. If he go and he got the ability to hit like 3 threes. He gotta get hot real quick and just start hitting threes at the end. He could.
You think they benched LeBron and Peluca? Oh no, they both of them.
No, they about to both play the rest of the game. They about to end this game, man. Bron washed. That's it. It's on Bron. Blame it on him. You trash. I'm serious. Blame it on him.
Black's about to suddenly appear back in chat.
Why Bron get plugs in the front of his head but not the back? Like his back is here gone now. Used to be like balding. Offensive foul.
King, who are they hunting for in defense again right there?
I didn't even see. It don't matter. They missed.
Austin
They ain't
Reeves.
gonna. I don't think they're gonna blame anybody, Ariel, because I think the Lakers gonna win.
Look who is right there.
He pretend like he hit him in his you know what? He just flopped.
Say it, King.
Why don't they get fouled? Why don't they get fined no more for flopping? Should have went all the way, Luka. Oh, he got him. That was a foul. About to say he got him. What they call? What they call? Whoa, what they just call? What? That's a whoa. Okay. Well.
Luka, I don't know why Luka. He was playing with the time clock.
It was a shot clock violation? It was a shot clock violation, DV? I said it couldn't have been no travel. I'm like, how they call it travel? Got him. Oh,
LeBron with the rebound.
yeah, that big boy rebound.
You think
All the way to the
LeBron's
rim. All the way to the rim. Don't shoot. You gonna make it though? Nah, shouldn't have did that. Why they shoot all the way to the basket? He's a lazy shots. It's a long two. That was a 3. That's a long 2.
No, that was a 2.
Yeah, Playback said it was a 3. Got it. Austin Reeves. So I say get to the rim, lay up.
They're about to hit a wild 3. Watch.
That was good defense right there by Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent is actually a pretty good defender, King.
Yeah. Wow. That was crazy.
What happened right there? It's because they're at home, Gina. They gotta satisfy the fans. Pause.
That's a pause. Austin slick with it. Oh, they took LeBron out, Try. Where's Jackson Hayes? Should have went all the way, Luka. Should have went all the way, Luka.
Ariel, there's still 5 minutes left in the game.
Nah, I don't think that was a serious Luka trash. The big shot. Yep. I guess it's technically not closing yet, DV, because Braun not in there either. You don't have to shoot a 3.
Reeves about to shoot a 3.
Indiana locking in on defense though. Got to make it, Luka. There you go.
Oh, Luka's talking. It's end of the game. You know what that means.
His 4th consecutive game with 30 plus. Good defense, Gabe. Good defense.
Dude, they should keep Gabe Vincent. He's actually a pretty good defender.
Good defense. There you go. Finish. Luka Doncic. Let's go. Let's go. Donna kick. DV, that's that guy, DV. That's that guy right there. He just had to think about Rick Carlisle for a second. He's like, oh, Rick Carlisle over there.
You think Luka's gonna be the hero of this game?
I mean, he's the best player on the floor. He should be.
That's a 2.
Yeah, I thought it was a 2. When I saw it I saw the play and it was a 2.
I mean, was it LeBron that scored the last 3 points for the Lakers or the last 5 points? Yeah, LeBron's been helping in the early.
No, LeBron helped him. LeBron helped him earlier get back into the game. Then when Luka went out the game, later on in the game, they started struggling, and then Luka came back, and now he's doing his job. That's why I said it's both of them. I don't put either one of them against each other. They both help each other out.
What I'm saying is, I think Luka's the hero right now because he's the one that scored the last 5 points when the Lakers needed it up
Yes,
twice.
but if it wasn't for LeBron, you feel me? It wouldn't
Look at
be
that,
even.
King. Luka's 60% from the 3.
Yeah,
Watch him ruin his field goal when if like the Lakers start blowing them out.
60% from 3 and 50% from 2. That's a good game. Come on, Hallie. They need you to get 20. That's a mean 3. That's a mean 3. That was a mean 3 if he'd have made that. That almost went in too.
Bro, he basically like shot it as soon as it touched
Yeah,
his hand.
he went straight into a shooting form from an awkward catch.
That's a hard shot.
Oh, he got him. Luka got him. That's it. Oh, he should have finished, Luka, but Austin Reeves got to. Oh, Luka, you had the bucket. Oh, he went for the pass.
Why do they always sell Luka's like crazy?
Oh, step up. Bro, Luka had the easy too, man. I know he probably like, damn.
I feel like Luka realizes like after that play that he should have just laid it up.
Yeah, he probably thought after that, like, damn, I should have laid that ball up. I had it.
But if AR would have hit that, that would have been a crazy clip. Why do they always sell Luka clips? His teammates always sell
I felt like
clips.
AR wasn't gonna make it because Luka should have made it. That's why AR didn't make it.
I like those white Pacer jerseys with that.
My man had a Lakers jersey on underneath the Pacers jersey though. It looked like he got the Pacers jersey for free or something. Let's go, Pacers. Yeah, he shouldn't have passed that up. Janik, I agree with you. He should have took that shot.
He probably realizes it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he just made a mistake. I think he probably was like, damn, I should have laid that.
You also remember these guys think differently in the moment, right? You know?
He made a mistake. You're not always perfect.
Man, I thought the Nuggets were like cooked. They're the 3rd seed now.
Mm-hmm.
Or were they better than you thought they were going to be, King?
The Nuggets, yes. That's why I say Joker. I think Joker should be the MVP this year. OKC not gonna get to 70, huh? They got to win every game left. Gotta make it. Nope. He was too wide open. You got to make that. Yep. That was the game, ecstatic. He was wide open. Both times. Wide open.
He didn't have to rush both of those shots.
The second one, he didn't even rush. He stood there for a second and took his time and missed the shot.
Yeah, they should bring Dalton Connect in. Because I bet
Not now, though.
one.
Not now.
Dalton Connect would have made one of those.
Don't put that pressure on him right now. Got him. Run, 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 run. Okay. No. They want to slow the game down and just get the best possession. Gotta make it, Rui. Got it.
Rui's nice. I like Rui. Rui's a good wing.
You just said trade him.
Because you could probably find something better for him for cheaper, but doesn't mean he's a bad player.
Okay. That is true.
Is Pascal Siakam a bad player?
No, you're right. You're right.
How about OG?
OG not a bad player. He make too much though.
Exactly, because I mean Rui's a bad
Rui
player.
don't make too much though. I think Rui fine.
17 mil. I feel like you find way better deal.
Rui, he talking right to you, Try. He talking right to you, Try. Rui talking right to you. I love when y'all talk trash about these players and they didn't show up.
Hey, I was on the Rui train. Like when what's it called? When we were Maxi trades, I would have Isaiah Stewart and Rui were my 2 guys to get to get rid of
Uh-oh.
Maxey.
Luka on his hip. Oh my gosh, what a pass. Rui, you missed that one though. Good defense. Good defense.
Look
Come
at
on, Luka.
LeBron and Luke.
Stay with him, Luka. You got him. Nope. Cooked you. This a dagger. Who gonna take it? Gotta
I think
make it.
LeBron should make it.
Oh my God, Austin Reeves, bro.
That was a terrible pass.
Austin Reeves, bro. Yo, he been trash in the fourth quarter. Austin Reeves, man.
Oh,
Luka, you got it. You got it. You have to D him up, Luka. And one. That is. That is.
Did Luka even foul him?
I would challenge the call. If he still got a challenge, I would challenge it. I mean, he made the bucket, but just to get him away from the free throw.
So the Lakers lose this king. Who do you think's fault it was?
Probably JJ Redick's. Ooh.
Luka hit a three.
Gina Kim, I didn't want to say that, Gina Kim. AR was trash in this fourth quarter, man. Jeez.
He missed 2 wide open threes and a bad turnover in prime time.
He was. He gotta make one right here. This is time for him to make 3.
If Austin Reeves would hit at least one of those twos, Lakers would be fine. Key, who you want to take this shot? LeBron, Luka, or Rui, or Austin Reeves?
I don't know. Oh, good play. Luka, you gotta finish some of those. As I say, Luka, you gotta lay that up, man.
There's still time, King.
It's still, I know, but you gotta trust yourself in those moments. Say the layup, you gotta
Get a stop and rebound. They're about to hit a 3. Watch.
Mathurin about to take it.
Come on, LeBron.
Luka for the game, got it. Bron got it. Bron won the game. Bron won the game. Bron won the game. Bron won the game. They talk all that talk. Bron won the game, a game winner. Y'all talk all that talk. Bron won the game. What's that? What's that?
Where's I really thought Luka was about to hit that though. Pause.
Bron won the game. Bron won the game. because of all the attention on Luka, even when he missed, because Braun just sitting right there. Braun won the game. Braun won the game. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Braun won the game, yo. Let's go. The oldest game winner ever? Is that the oldest game winner ever now? Braun won the game. Let's go. Let's go.
Ariel, that's the true 23 right there at 40 years old.
Let's go. They said he was trash, man.
I mean, you were talking trash about LeBron earlier.
They said he was trash.
Luka finally beat Rick Carlisle, right?
He beat him before.
Oh, he's beat him before?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's look how the fans say no, that's not good.
Rory already knew, bro. Look, they left Braun wide open because of all of the attention Luka got. Just pay attention to the game, people. That's how we feel. Just pay attention to the game. Just pay attention to the game.
We're all the LeBron haters now, King. Where's Black at?
Hey Joe, you was over there at TGK. Did they kick you out over there? You want to come over here and hurt us now? You ain't gonna give your boy Braun no love today? Not even one day.
Hey Joel. hey Joel. This only happened because of Luka, because Luka was getting like quadruple teamed right there.
It was. They benefit from each other. It is what it is. There's no need to. They're teammates. There's no need to put them against each other. Now he didn't break the game when they just rolled the rim, and it was 3 guys on them, and they left LeBron James wide open, Joe. And then he was wide open the dunker spot, just right there to tap it back in.
Literally four Pacer players were literally all over Luka, and LeBron was just sitting there all by himself right next to the rim.
Yeah, he was cooking him right there. I saw it.
Hallie's also a shifty guard, you know?
He got past him twice and cooked him real quick. You see what Luka was doing to him the whole game, though, Joe?
Joel, you realize usually no matter how good of a defender you are, if you're a better offensive player than the person on defender, it's going to be hard to guard them.
Did you see what Luka did to him the whole game? Come on, Joe. You know I'm the ultimate troll. I'm ready for everything you say.
I've seen James Harden.
This game was close because of Luka's defense. Joe, you going to do that? It's close because of Luka's defense? When the Pacers went on the run and got the game close when Luka was on the bench? It was close because of Luka's defense?
This game got close because Reeves missed brick 2 open threes and then a bad turnover.
And then the open threes and all, they missed at the end? Man, Joe. All right, Joe. All right, man. Whew. Let's go, Braun, man, with the game winner. It ain't gonna matter though. This not a game winner. No, he do give. I was cooking him when he gave the line drive, but he don't give so. Joe, okay? So on one play, he let Halliburton go right around him. He didn't even try to defend the play. That first one, I give it. He didn't allow him. He should have played defense, but he didn't. He probably thought the game was over. He thought Austin Reeves was going to score probably one of them threes. It is what it is. I got you on that one. The second one that Halliburton made, that wasn't no easy drive. Halliburton made a tough shot and got an and one. That's not an easy layup. I don't think that's considered an easy layup, or he just made a bucket.
It wasn't easy. Like, King, did you see the way he shot it? He like shot in like an arc all the way in the air.
That wasn't an easy layup.
That wasn't a floater.
That wasn't a straight line drive on Luka, though. He didn't. he made a bucket in the clutch. That's not a line drive. The one before that was a line drive. That one was at Luka and got the and one on a tough shot. Halliburton made 2 shots at the end. Before that, he had 11 points. Did he? What he end up the game with? What is it? 16 or 17?
I think it was like 19.
He had 15 points, so he couldn't have had 3 shots. He had 11. He couldn't have had 3 shots. He had 11.
Not really.
That's what's one layup and one floater. That was an and one, right? That's what I'm saying. How did he didn't have 3 in a row? He had 11. We literally were talking about him having. DV came in the chat. We were like, he got 11 points.
It came.
So if he got 16, how did he have? With 3, he would have to have 6 points. 6 added to 11 would be 17 at least, and then he made a free throw, which would have been 18. So he went by him one time. I got you. Hold on 1 second. He went by him one time. Like I said, when AR was missing the shots. I'm not capping. How am I capping, Joe? It's the numbers. They right here. When DV came in, he had 11 points. He literally said he going for a 2020 game. He had 11 and 17. He ended the game with 16 points. Oh, we're going to switch it to LeBron now? That's what I'm saying. Now, that LeBron, I already know LeBron James game winner don't matter, though, because, it ain't a shot. When it ain't a shot, game winners don't matter. But go ahead, try. It's all you.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't even think Halliburton was the MVP of this game. I think it was Miles Turner. Miles Turner was hitting some clutch threes. He hit like 4 threes in a row or whatever it was in like the second quarter.
Mathurin was going off the whole game. They played a team game. They played well.
I mean, you remember when Miles Turner hit like three three-pointers in a row, though. That was insane.
Joe told me I'm capping because he did. Holly did have. That's why I said he had a great game. It was a mixture. Mathurin was holding it down the scoring tip for him most of the game. What's the name? Came in towards the end making big shots. Miles Turner, and then Halliburton had a bunch of assists.
I don't think Mathurin is even that good to score like that. He probably has games like that. I don't think he scores that on a regular basis.
He does it. I told you sometimes he's streaky. He does it sometimes. They got he said, I told him numbers. He said, I'm capping. That's funny. Thank you, Joe. That's Joe basically saying, all right, you got it. He said, touche. LeBum missed it. I can't believe LeBum made that shot. He left away from it. So say I'll cook him. I will cook whoever, Joel, if they mess up. When they talked about what's his name going past him, Halliburton, I said, yeah, he just cooked him and all that. And then Hallie made the difficult layup. I was in here saying, Luka, you got to play defense. And Hallie made a difficult layup, which I probably shouldn't have been a foul, but I don't know why JJ didn't challenge that. But he made the shot. And then, yeah, it was no other shot on Luka, though, by Halliburton.
Joel, if you actually watch the game, they were hunting Austin Reeves more than Luka.
Yeah, he need to be benched in the clutch. Lakers would have lost if Luka was benched in the clutch because, like I said, they went down when Luka got out the game. What's Luka plus minus? Is he a minus? And plus minus don't matter, but I can in this situation I can let you know what happened based off watching the game. Is Luka a minus today in the plus minus? Minus 16? That's crazy. What's LeBron DV? A 6? Jeez. Oh, he said 5.
Hey King, remember Luca's a -16. He was like 6 from 10 from the three and like 12 of 21 from the field.
How was he a -16 though? I'm thinking because they had the lead when he left out the game. Wasn't he about like 10? I don't know. Then Braun might be the true MVP of it though. Told you when Braun came in the game, Braun at the beginning of the game was just locking up defensively and playmaking. That run was in the third, yeah, DV, but Luka was on the bench when the Pacers came back. When you came in the game, when you came in, was asking about that. Luka was on the bench when that was going on. That's why I'm like, how was he down 16? Mm. Yeah, bro. That's why I'm like, I don't.
Look at
I watched the game because even y'all know Try the biggest LeBron James fan there is. He was talking about Luka got him back in the game and all that stuff. And when Luka was out the game, they lost their lead. Like they had a 10-point lead. That's why I'm like, damn, how he -16? I ain't going against the numbers.
Luca literally came back in the game and had like 5 points in 30 seconds. You remember that, King?
Mm-hmm.
That three and then that drive, that easy like layup he did, that was 5 points in probably a 30-second span.
He said sit Luka in the clutch. That's crazy. Indiana was subbing out Halliburton for defense. Don't nobody care about Skip Bayless's comments no more. He's irrelevant.
Yeah, bench Luca because 4 guys would have been on LeBron instead of Luca.
Bro, LeBron James was wide open under the rim, because 3 guys ran over to Luka Doncic for that floater. There was nobody covering LeBron. He was just looking at the basketball like, oh, this is easy.
And the dude closest to LeBron was way behind him. Wasn't even paying attention.
Look, Joe said cap. That didn't happen. Y'all think the game? So the footage is probably online right now, right? I can play it. I need to stop the stream though first, so I don't get hit with a copyright. I can play it, right? So I can literally show Joel that happened because he said cat.
Yeah, play it, King.
He just told me cat. That's why he just keeps saying cat, and I'm like, no one boxed out because 3 guys. Oh, Joel, 3 guys went to look at Luka Doncic, so nobody could box out LeBron. He was wide open under the rim.
King, can you play that on the screen? Those Twitter clips?
No, I can't put them on the screen. Not the Twitter.
Okay, now they're being lazy.
Gotcha. Joel is hilarious, man.
He's got to be trolling at this point, King. There's no way.
He does. He's part of our troll community too. Basically, DV, yeah.
But I actually have ball knowledge when I don't troll, so.
I think he watches basketball, and I don't think like he doesn't watch basketball. Just think he has his favorites, and he trolls for them, and he goes against the other ones. He hates against the other ones.
My 3 dudes, Steve, are LeBron, Luka, and Derrick Rose. King, when
exactly, DV. That's exactly it. Like one completely hates Bron. Like I mean, this dude, I wouldn't even want him around LeBron James as much as he talk about Bron. I'm like, bro, sheesh.
King, when can we do we talk goats, even though he's not really a goat? Derrick Rose, like a playoff run.
I mean, Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose has some pretty good games though in the playoffs, I think, or if I remember.
So my thing, Derrick Rose did everything young, but him having his team winning as many games they did kind of helped him. Like his numbers weren't like dumb. Like they were good. Don't get me wrong, but they weren't like dumb numbers at all. Like you look at his numbers and you took his face away, you be like, damn, that dude won MVP. Like, why hasn't Luka won an MVP yet? You think?
Oh, DV. What I'm saying is, I like Ant, but my three dudes are Luca, LeBron, and Derrick Rose. Ant's up there, but he's not like my dude. You know. I like Ant though. Like my dude's LeBron. Doesn't mean I don't like Michael Jordan.
Joe, did you feel that way about Kyrie when they used to say he didn't play defense, or that was just fake? You just knew it was selective that they didn't pay attention. So you see what you said. See how you? Kyrie wasn't always known for always playing defense, though. For always giving it his all on defense.
Yeah, Kai.
And he could selectively turn it on, like most great players can, because they have a high IQ. It's the same thing. Like, bro, I had to name a player that just look at old Cleveland games and all that stuff. They used to lose because Kyrie was the smallest guy. Don't nobody got to hunt Kyrie. Kyrie usually didn't play on teams that were like great defensively and all that. He was part of it.
How about I say this, Joel? Kyrie does not change the defense scheme of any team at all. He's just there. He doesn't make them better defensively. He probably doesn't make them worse defensively. He's like Luka, average defenders. They have their moments where they get cooked on, and there's times where they have play amazing defense.
D Rose is putting buckets on Kyrie.
Luka's not. I think Luka's an average defender.
I'm just saying. This is what I say. I be having to bring other people the stuff that other people do when I got to talk about other people. It's like D Rose and D Rose had already had the injuries and all that stuff when he had his little comeback. When he played against Cleveland, when it's Cleveland versus Chicago, and they were up 2-1.
That's not fandom. Luka's an average defender.
Luka has won so many series, and he's supposed to be a bad defender. He's been in the finals and all. How do y'all make y'all arguments? That's how I be trying to figure it out. Because every time y'all make an argument, I'm like, okay, so it's who won now. But when you say the same thing for somebody else, that don't matter. When a statement is made, it's supposed to be a statement throughout. Like, it's supposed to make sense for everything you say. It's like you say who won. Well, I say who won everything else. You're like, well, that don't matter. He trash. Who won tonight? Who won tonight?
Hey, Joel, who was the one who threw shots at Kyrie when they said you can't be in the Celtics if you don't play defense? Who said that, Joel?
What in the world, man? Like, Luka needs to win a chip. Oh, all right. You're right. He does need to win a chip. You're right.
Joel, I'm not lying. There's literally a clip of him saying you can't be in the Celtics if you can't play defense. If you know who said that, you should know who's who. Jason Tatum. He literally has said that. You can't be in the Celtics if you don't play defense. He literally threw shots at Kyrie.
I don't know if he was technically throwing shots at Kyrie. That's another one of those ESPN try to make that a narrative thing.
Oh no, he literally said that. That was literally a shot to Kyrie.
Did he say it was when you got proof that he said that's about Kyrie Irving? Did he say that's what I'm saying? I think that's more the reporters again changing the narrative and then saying he's saying you got to play defense to be in the Celtics. That's not a wrong statement. You should have to play defense. You should say that. Since Kyrie was gone, reporters then say he's talking about Kyrie. He could have said, well, I'd have said Kyrie if I was talking about Kyrie. That's more of you twisting it like a reporter would. If he didn't say Kyrie Irving, he's not talking about Kyrie.
No,
if he didn't say Kyrie Irving, he's not talking about Kyrie.
I'm saying the way he said it, he was saying like
no, ain't the way he said it. No. You're still trying to switch what he's doing. You're trying to figure if he meant Kyrie Irving, he would have said Kyrie Irving. I'm telling you, he would have said Kyrie. They grown men to see each other in the league and all that. And Kyrie ain't had no beef with Tatum since then and all that. Like, nah, he wasn't talking about Kyrie. That's what I said. That stuff ESPN does as far as changing narratives and putting people against each other. Nah, he's saying to be on the Celtics, you got to play defense. They should say that. Just like the players on the Mavericks right now should say to be on the Mavericks, you got to play defense because you should have to play defense. Because Luka had to play defense when he was on the Mavericks because you have to play defense to win. That's how you should believe it. Now, that don't mean he's taking shots at Kyrie. He's just establishing what has to happen on the team. I'm with you now, Joe. I'll call out both sides. That was a reach. Like I ain't.
I mean, Jason Tatum still has destroyed Kyrie in the playoffs. All I'm saying. Can't take that away from Jason Tatum.
That is true as well. I can't.
Jason Tatum.
I can't. That is true. Hey, that could be true too, Joe, but it still is true though. It's true.
Jason
Tatum now. Jason Tatum and them kick Luka butt now. Luka used to own Jason Tatum in them.
Joe, Jason Tatum beat Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. What are you talking about? Who had the better team? They had literally like 3 superstars.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right. I don't know. So James Harden wasn't playing at that point, but when James Harden was there, I wouldn't have picked James Harden team. I mean, I wouldn't have picked the Celtics to be better than the Nets. I'd say most people would have thought it'd been the Nets. But James Harden wasn't there at that point though.
I'm not lying. The Nets were still a better team than the Celtics at that time.
Not without James Harden, man. Because that's the year that the Celtics made it to the finals, right?
No, I'm talking about I think 2021.
That's the year they went to the finals, right? And the Golden State one. Is that the year the Celtics went to the finals, y'all? It was 2022. Is that the year the Celtics went? That they beat the that's what I'm saying. That was the year that they beat the Nets and all that, right? They went to the finals that year. That's what I thought. Yeah, Harden was gone. It was just Kyrie and KD. At that point, the Celtics were better than the Nets. Now, hold on. I will say this though. They were not sweep better than the Nets, though. Do y'all agree with that? DV, can you give me that one at least? Joe, either one of y'all. Will y'all give me that one? Will y'all give us that one? They were not sweep better than the Nets. The Nets shouldn't have got swept in that series, though. Okay, that's what I'm saying. We can agree that was a terrible series. Purple. Austin, get the purple. Joe, you don't have to give me the whys and all. Just were they sweep worthy? Was that sweep supposed to happen? Were the Celtics that much better than the Nets where they should have swept them? Oh my gosh, Joe, why can't you just answer yes or no, bro? So they were you saying the Celtics? Bro, you switch stuff up so much. Kyrie, a superhero, he can go to the finals by himself. He could win like Luka could. Now he missed half the season. Oh my gosh, man. I don't think I've ever seen the Kyrie glaze like you do, Joe, bro. Like you switch up a narrative so quick, bro. You be like, one time he a superhero, then when it affect him in a bad way, nah, he, because of this and this and this. Gina Kim. Whoa, Gina Kim. DV, why you ask that question? You already know. Hold up. No, I see what you're doing. DV. Yes, Joe. Joe, can we win next year? Or can y'all win, I should say. I'm sorry. You almost got me over there. Okay, so they can win next year, but Kyrie going to miss some of the season? But he missed some of the season that year, and they should have been swept by the Celtics. Who better, KD or AD at that point? How they already got chemistry, bro? They ain't play. Anthony Davis and Kyrie played one game together. How they already got chemistry? Oh my goodness, Joe. Oh my. Kyrie had already had chemistry. Kyrie was at Brooklyn before KD was there. Come on, Joe, man. Joe, what are we? Joe. Kyrie played a season before KD was there. No, what I'm saying is they got it together. KD was injured. Yeah, Kyrie was playing that year before already. Okay. is wild. I'm not even admitting that for us is trash, Kate. So the next year, Kyrie was there, was playing with the players. That wasn't like he making it sound like Kyrie didn't play with any of those players at all. He didn't play with Joe Harris and all them. Man, come on, man. Yeah, Latte, you can change. We're gonna start the show at like at the top of the hour.
See how
Joe, come on, Joe out. Who was the lineup? Who else was playing? Who else was playing with KD and Kyrie? Who was the rest of their lineup? Okay, Patty Mills. Keep going. Nick Claxton. Okay, he played with Nick Claxton already. Go ahead.
Goran
He played with
Dragic.
KD. He played with Nick Claxton already. Keep going. Jeff Green was the other starter. He never played with Jeff Green before.
He played with Blake Griffin.
Before the playoffs, Kyrie had never played with them. None of those guys.
King, I'm looking at all those
Come
games that
on.
they. King, I was looking at all the stats of those 4 games that the Boston swept them. Marcus Smart, Tatum, and what's his name, uh, Brown were murdering them.
Bro, that series was nasty. That was an ugly series. That's one of those. And it's okay. People can have ugly series. Like that's what I'm like. Yo, that was an ugly series. It don't matter if all games were close. It was an ugly series. KD had an ugly series against Minnesota just last year. It's still an ugly series. They're gonna say, well, KD had points. That don't mean nothing. That was an ugly series.
How
KD
do
and Kyrie were struggling in that series. I feel like that's what I'm saying. I feel like both of them were struggling in that series. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, if they would have played their regular series, you right, the games were close. They probably would have won, Joe. That's what I'm saying. That Boston wasn't a sweep better than them. It was 3 bad games, big. That's the closest you can get to Joe admitting. I love it, Joe. I love it. Pause, man. It was 3 bad games, big deal.
they embarrassed Kyrie and Katie that series? King, you know that series reminded me of?
What's that?
Kyrie and Katie cannot win with other people. They have to rely on like LeBron or Curry to help them
I
win.
think that the issue is again, I don't think KD at number one. So you needed like Kyrie. Like Kyrie had that number one mentality, and if he's not like 100% being where he is, then KD don't make the team like fit.
If you watch that series, King, Katie was
Same thing with like
lost.
James Harden and them. I don't think KD is that. It's roster construction as well, but he wasn't the one with Curry. He just got to do what he did. Just because you score more points don't mean you the one, Joe. That's what I keep trying to tell everybody. Just because you score more points don't mean you that one mindset. It's more than just scoring you got to do. Nah, scoring more points to make you. Blake Griffin was the one on the Clippers. Joe, was Blake Griffin the one? Was Blake Griffin the one? I'm not talking narratives. I'm talking to you. You just told me a take that was definitive. So you say average points that makes you number one. Is Blake Griffin Was Blake Griffin the number one on the Clippers? I'm asking you that. No, he wasn't. Was Curry Kittles or Kenyon Martin or what's the dude name Keith Van Horn or Richard Jefferson? Were they the number ones on New Jersey Nets? They were the number ones. Got you over Jason Kidd, the guy that was coming to second place in MVP and all. I got you. You're right. You're right. Same way Sean Murray and Amari Stoudemire and them were the number ones on Phoenix. Got you. Now I know why you. Now I know why you think so highly, yes, of Kyrie. Now I get it, Joe. That's what I'm saying. I understand, bro. I understand. I'm not Jenny. I'm not folding against him. That's not me folding. It's sarcasm, Gina Kim. Hey, did Kevin Durant change the offense in Golden State, or did he just give it to him in ISO and still play Golden State Steph Curry offense? Jimmy Butler ain't no damn number one. Hell no. Not on that team. Warriors didn't do any changes, Latte. They played the Steph Curry system, which made KD wide open in situations because of Steph Curry's offense. Nah, Steph Curry didn't defer all playoffs, bro. Steph Curry had some of his best playoffs beside Kevin Durant. It's just that Kevin Durant averaged a little bit more. Nah, bro. That's we're gonna stop lying again. That's what I'm saying. We can't do this. We can't do this. Steph Curry had some of his best playoffs beside Kevin Durant. Curry was wide open. Got you, man. He's just wide open now. I'm not saying he didn't get wider open. I'm not gonna say that, but it's Steph Curry just got wide. No, he just shoot. He's just Steph Curry. DV, Jimmy was a number one on Miami that probably shouldn't have been a number one. One and two, he not a number one on Golden State though. That's the part I'm getting to. He ain't number one on Golden State. That ain't his team. That's Steph Curry team. Now Steph Curry might not be a number one still. That could be a different conversation. That's Steph Curry team though. They still run Steph Curry's offense. They're Steph Curry.
That was a mean bucket by KD. Who's that on their team? It's like Nas Reed, but it's not.
Joe, you think do you think Kevin Durant better all time than Steph Curry? You gonna say yes? When was Kawhi number one that didn't score a bunch? CJ. When was that? When Kawhi was the number one on Toronto and all, he had one of the best playoff performances of all time. And in the regular season, he was still their leading scorer. That's what I'm saying. They think everybody in the league don't even score 30 like that. It's usually like three guys. It's just crazy now. Ant's a number one. He scored 25.
Trae Young's a one. Hey King, Trae Young's a one, and he only
He's a
scores
one
like
for
20
now.
points.
Ant may not be a number one. We got to see by the end of his career. But for right now, they make him a number one. Like Trae Young probably shouldn't be a number one. He's number one right now. I don't think he should be though.
But he doesn't average 30. He only gets like 20 a game.
Yeah, like you don't have to be a 30-point scorer to be the number one on a team.
Is Halliburton the leading scorer of the Pacers? Because he's the number one.
He might not be, and he's their number one.
I think Miles Turner may average more than Halliburton.
I truthfully think if Kawhi didn't get hurt, Kawhi would be better than KD all the time.
And I'm not dying, my friend. I am living life.
I agree.
True, that is true. That is true. Until you actually do it, you're not. That's why I'm saying, guys, it's really kind of subjective. It's just the idea of thinking who you think can be. I don't know if I'm saying Kawhi better than KD. Kawhi ain't like
I like Kawhi more than KD. How about that?
Yes, I like Kawhi more than KD, and I think Kawhi. I would take Kawhi's peak over KD, but you gotta you gotta
I
do
think Kawhi.
feel
King,
me.
how about this? You think Kawhi is a better player than KD because he does more
Joe,
than just
Luka's
scoring?
25 and been to the finals, led a team to the finals and conference finals multiple times. Why wouldn't he be? Who else has done that? That's what I said. You keep saying it like he wouldn't. Prove he hasn't. That's you. The way you talking is like ridiculous. He didn't win. He's 26 now, bro. Oh, my bad. Because Kyrie had LeBron beside him. He did it earlier. Now you hold up. So I said, I don't understand the way y'all think. So now Kyrie did it earlier. So when he was losing without LeBron James and kept getting number one draft picks, that didn't matter. But now because he ended up getting it earlier because the guy was over there, he had a team at that point. Now that hurts Luka because he's a one doing it. Like, bro, that come on, man. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Charles Barkley was the number one. He didn't win a championship. He should. Joe, I'm with you. He should. The pressure's on him. This is the biggest offseason of his career. And they should be in a run to win it this year. They should be one of the favorites. They shouldn't like get destroyed in the playoffs or nothing like that. I'm with you. So I'm with you 100%. That's pressure.
But as I remember, it's also 40. I know Max still a 40-year-old LeBron. If this is like a if this is like a 34 no, if this is like a 35-year-old LeBron, like when he first went to the Lakers.
No try. We're not gonna do that. No, we not. No, we not. Not saying Braun on doing all this that he doing right now and all that. No. In the playoffs, Braun need to still be Braun then. Braun don't go down. Don't go down. I'm not no they can lose, like I said, they can lose, but it can't be because of them. That's what I'm saying. Like it cannot be because of them. They have to show up and show out. They're Luka and LeBron James. Ain't no, oh my goodness, you can't hit the wall at this point and all that. Nah.
Key, let me finish.
You said you about to give him an excuse for being 40.
No, I'm saying I don't want to give him an excuse, but I'm not trying to get an excuse. But what I'm saying is it might be harder for LeBron now because he's 40 and all these back-to-backs in the playoffs.
There's no back-to-backs in the playoffs. They don't play any back-to-backs in the playoffs.
But you know what I'm saying? Every other game.
They play like regular season. They play. That's the benefit now with the new age. They play no back to back, and a lot of times they get 2 days off and all that when they switch cities and all. Nah, there's no excuse. There's none. There's none.
I hope he goes off.
And if Braun does not show up, then he's falling off a cliff. Then this is that we're watching Braun fall off the cliff. Then there's no excuse. Exactly, DV. He's still a top 10 player. There's no excuse. That's an excuse. If he start winning at LeBron, he win at LeBron. What? That don't make a difference. What I'm saying is if he doesn't, that's an excuse. Braun is now not that dude. Then if he doesn't show up in the playoffs, it's his time to start packing it in. I don't know why you doing that, DV. I don't know why you doing that. You already know, DV. I don't know why you doing that, man. I don't understand what Braun did to hurt him that much. I don't understand. Braun done told y'all. Kyrie done told y'all. Braun fought for Kyrie to stay on the team. The team tried to trade him for Paul George. And y'all still, why? Why do y'all hate Braun? What has he done to Kyrie? What has he done to Kyrie? Why do y'all hate LeBron? That's not Braun's fault, though, DV. And it's kind of partially Kyrie's fault because he did kind of like went from a champion. He was going to the finals every year to like this, like not being there. So the reporters and all used it against him. Like That is what he made that choice to leave. You feel what I'm saying? Then the team he left started running the Eastern Conference. Like it's not a knock. It's just that really happened. It's bad luck, but it happened. So I'm like, but what does that got to do with Braun though? Why do people hate? Why do y'all hate Braun though? Why do they hate Braun? What does Braun did to Kyrie? Braun got off the ball for Kyrie. The first dude he got off the ball for was Kyrie. That's Cobbett said stuff. That's crazy. And Austin, that father figure interview, that it might have been. That wasn't Braun. That wasn't. I know. So why you hate on Luka, Joe? He got off the ball for. That's what I'm trying to figure. Why do you hate on them? They love playing with Kyrie, and they play off the ball to give the ball to Kyrie, and you hate them. You don't want Kyrie to win. You hate his teammates. How is he going to win if you hate his teammates and they all trash? Then you say he can win it by himself. Like, bro, what the hell are we watching? What game are we watching? He didn't text them. The media texted them because they were playing with the best player in the league. Did you not see LA and Pau Gasol? Did you not see LA and Pau Gasol? When you play with those guys, you get taxed.
Did Kobe get taxed playing with Shaq?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Joe, you can kind of say it's different with Luka because this is the first time LeBron's career where he's the number 2.
Bro, you get taxed playing with them dudes, man. You get taxed. Scottie Pippen got taxed. Why would I tax Luke if Luke is the number 1, Joe? If LeBron becomes the number 1, he goes off in the play. He the dude. Then I would tax Luka. Yes, it'll be LeBron's. Luka's not averaging. He don't got 5 straight games of 30 points.
LeBron is the 2 on that.
LeBron not getting 20 and all right now. Not even. I'm not trying to go at LeBron again, but here we go again. He don't got 5 straight games of that. Just as good as him with better defense. Okay. That's crazy. I don't know if you hate Luka. I don't know if you hate Braun or you love him. You just changed it. Seem like your argument up based off of what you feel at the moment. Kai stands, I should say, hate the guys that made Kyrie look the best. Go figure. Go figure that one out, y'all. Go figure that one. Kai stands hate the guys that made Kyrie look the best. Go figure. They respect real ballers. The guys that made Kyrie look the best, Kai stands hate. Harden is a hybrid. Harden is a ripoff of the LeBron mode. He just don't show up in the playoffs. Luka would be Austin Reeves without that whistle. That's crazy, bruh. Damn. I don't got nothing to say then. Okay. I know it. You're right. He'd be Austin Reeves without that whistle. That's crazy, man. Joe, it is what it is, man. I ain't nothing to say, man. If you breathe here near miss a foul, I got you. That's what make him. That's the part that separates him from Austin Reeves. Just that. You're right.
You mean a superstar whistle king?
If Luka Doncic got averaged 20 points a game, he'd be better than Austin Reeves. He said same level. Yeah, all right. That's crazy. But I guess he's Austin Reeves fan.
Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic in the same sentence is nasty work.
Yeah, that's wild.
Hey Joe, let's go to every GM around the league. Let's ask them would they rather have Austin Reeves or Luka Doncic? Whistle or not whistle? Hey, look at your boys going off, King. 13 points. You see that, King? You shouldn't have traded him.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret it, King. Now look at them thrive in Boston.
DV. Even if they exaggerate, you think they're going to exaggerate over Austin Reeves? You think he getting less than what Austin Reeves would have got?
DV,
Even if they exaggerating, you think they getting less than Austin Reeves, man?
King, ask DV that question you asked last Lakers game about if you put Austin Reeves on the Nets, you think he changes their team?
He already said. I think he already said no.
It was someone else. I thought it was what's his name?
Like I think he might have said it'd be like a play-in and all that stuff type team. So Joe, you don't think Austin Reeves would change the Nets, but you think he on the same level as Luka Doncic? Before Kyrie Irving was here, Luka was in the conference finals beating 60-win teams. In game sevens down 2-0 or 0-2. But he on the same time. He only been in the league for this is 7th year, bro. What you mean one time? What you mean one time? He only went to the playoffs 3 times without Kyrie. Joel is wild, man. He only was out the first round once without Kyrie. Couldn't get past the Clippers without Kyrie. You right. You are right, Joe. Bro, you wildin', man. You are wildin', bro. You are wildin', man.
You saying Luka couldn't be like the best team in the league at the time? Because weren't the Clippers like the best team in the league at the time that should have won a ring?
Bro, both times they're the best team in the league that we lost to him.
Yeah,
he did. Kyrie did do wonders for Luka. You're not wrong about that one.
They help each other in different ways.
So it ain't no benefit that the 1 full year that Kyrie played with Luka that Kyrie got back to the finals, Joe? No. Okay. His average the game is 34. He was averaging 32 the year before, Joe. was second. He was second the year before. He was second in points per game.
All right, King, I'm gonna go to bed. I've been
Shooting
taking
49%, Joe. All right, try. I hear you. We about to do a show in 7 minutes.
I've been taking my sleep serious. Been on that taking care of my body grind pause.
I just told you, Joe. I knew you was about to say that, Joe. He was shooting 49%. I knew you were going to say that. That's why I said it. That's crazy. He shot 49% and 37 from 3 or 38, Joe. Joe, what we doing here, Joe? I ain't just start watching Luka because Kyrie got on the team. I was watching Luka the whole time he was a Maverick. We kept talking about, damn, we want him to get to that 50%. He wouldn't get to 50%. He was at 49. He stayed at 49. Like, damn, Luka get to 50%, look better. Yes, the year before he got Kyrie. Sorry, the year Kyrie and Luka played, 11 games together. Joe, Luka Doncic was second in the league in scoring. That was the year that Luka Doncic had a 60-20-10 triple-double. Got you. He was 34 from 3. That's the only part of the argument you want to go to. Got you. So okay. All right, Joe. Got you. Yes, sir. I digress. You're right. You're right. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh. I know Gina can. But all right, Joe, I'm getting up off here. Pause. I'm gonna leave the playback running because y'all can watch the game or whatever if you want to. If not, we about to start the show in about 5 minutes or so. I'm going over there. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Even Joe, like I say always. And appreciate everybody who's on the stage. Try. I think it was just me and you today. Who else was on here? Anybody else on stage today? It was just me and you. Try. Just me and you, right? Yeah, I think so. But all right. I'm out of here though, y'all. Peace. Enjoy the game if you're here. Oh, you saying you out too, Lassie? So you want me to just end it? All right, well, I'm ending it. Peace, y'all.